DM, and we'll go around the horn and introduce ourselves.
I think I'm first at the moment. So I am Nate. I play a synthesis summoner named Owen Trebert, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
My name is Kirk. I'm playing the Gunslinger, Spirit Evans, and I'm ready to kill some giants.
Let's see.
I'm Danny, and I'm playing Dern, the plain Jane cleric dwarf who will keep this party alive, and temporarily playing Phoenix, who is my fire sorcerer that we need extra, arcane help until our other player arrives.
Okay. Hopefully James will jump in later on tonight, but until then we'll go with what we've got. So we pick up after 2 failed attempts at gaining entrance to the Fortress of Jorgenfist. We'll go ahead and skip ahead and have you guys have already met and everything in Magnamore, and you have ported into the Jorgenfist caverns and notice that the giants there think that you've been coming through the exterior walls and creeping in through the pit in the center of the fortress, and as such they have felled trees and gotten large timbers and whatever scraps they can to build a topper on top of the pit so that nobody can sneak down there. Now what they don't know is you guys have recently been getting down there through a spell which turns you into mist, so you can just go right through the cracks. So this is going to actually benefit you, as you don't have to worry about making too much noise because they can't just rush reinforcements down there because they've got it walled off. So we will pick up with you guys being in mist form, and you are hovering just below the timber topper that has been laid down across, and so you guys can discuss what you want to do since you're still in mist form.
Aye. So since 2 failed attempts to gain entrance has been through the normal way, I propose that we missed our way to another more outlier cavern and start working our way inward from there instead of being in the middle.
More remote. I think that would. Matt, can you pull up the map?
Sure.
I'd say like the top right. From what you described, the general came from sort of that area, and he seems to be the biggest threat.
He's definitely the biggest threat. What if I'm just moving your character for an example? We move down here. Well, that's minutes. Anyway.
So like with you guys being in mist form, you can the rock structure of this place has got all kinds of crevices and cracks, so you can move freely through here without being seen. So if you want to check out any room, you can go, and I can kind of give you a description of what the room looks like and what is actually in that room at that current time.
Yeah, I think
if we could stealth that and do that, I think having a general layout would be best.
I think you took my token out and not Minix.
Did I? No,
I don't think.
It's right here. It's right here. There you go.
I think one of the main things we need to try to do is if we can get one of the 2 big generals, either the Kobold or the giant leader, we just need to take out one of those 2, because them together has been kicking our butts.
I'd prefer the giant leader first, because he's the one that's really been doing it. But
yeah, it's just whoever we come across first.
But doing a general scouting might actually be the way to do it, so we can plan out, how many spells we're going to need, where we're going to go. We've got the time. This spell lasts for hours.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm okay with wandering around a bit and seeing what we can find.
Okay, so if you want to, just go ahead and one person can do it. Just move the token of a room you want to check out, and I'll give you a description and show you the layout.
Nate, you want to do that, or?
Yeah, I guess I'll do it. So I'll check this out first.
Okay. So I'll tell you about that room there to the south, which is the big point of interest there. That is going to be Bravo 8. All right. Bravo 8. This, I don't know if you could pick this up in Vapor, but we're going to pretend that you can. This room reeks of vinegar, rotting hair, and worse. A single stone basin sits in the middle of the room, about 10 feet square and filled with foul-looking liquid upon which float patches of wet fur. Around the basin stand a dozen wooden frames over which leather and hides are stretched. At the far end of the cave, a stinking mound of hides and furs awaits tanning. Now, within the room, you have a trio of ogres, and these guys look about on par with the... Back when you were fighting ogres, remember there were standard ogres, and then there were the ogre leaders. These look like ogre leaders. So there's 3 of those in there.
Okay.
That's the southern one where you're at.
Yeah, and I can put them on the map for you, so you know that they're there. If you don't mind the combat tracker getting cluttered up.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so I'll go ahead and drop that on.
To be honest with it, I think it's going to bother you more than it bothers us.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I might, as much as it's going to hurt us, I'm going to also remind you, I'm not sure if your Kobold's still going to be heavy damage too. You might have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Since it's been a couple days.
So, you guys should see the ogres right now.
See, originally I was going to try to write a note in each room, but I can't find a way to write a note in Fantasy Grounds on top of the map.
All right. What about this room?
That room is Bravo 9. So here is the description for that. The walls of this room have been chiseled away and made almost regular. 4 anvils stand in the middle of the room, while to the south burns a bright forge fire. Immense bellows stand near a row of low iron cages, each featuring a filthy mound of straw. The bellows handles extend through the cages, allowing anyone imprisoned within to work the bellows without the necessity of leaving their confines. To the north, mounds of steel and the broken and bent pieces of a dozen weapons await work. Now, in this room, you have 2 stone giants who appear to be smithies, and they are working on crafting arms and armor.
Okay. Let's go check out this area.
To be honest with you, Matt, if it makes it easier on you, if you don't want to clutter up the tracker, I can make notes.
That's fine. I'll just maybe. We'll just have to dance around once we get into combat. That room, Nate, that is Bravo 10. Alright, Bravo 10. The tunnel widens here into a gallery, the walls of which are streaked with glittering veins of mica. To the north, 4 large mounds of furs have been arranged. A nimbus of bones and bits of half-eaten food lie strewn around each. Now, in this room, there are 4 stone giants, and they are... Some of them are asleep, and the others are, like, fiddling around with stuff to pass time. So this looks kind of like a barracks type deal.
Okay. And what about over here? Is there anything for me to glean through here, or?
That is, yeah, there is something there. That is Bravo 14. Okay. Okay. The walls of this passageway are hung with firs. To the southeast, the tunnel constricts and slopes downward sharply. Can you do a perception check for me?
Yeah, I can. Just let me change something on my sheet real quick. Where is this?
Okay. There is a duo of trolls here, and they are armed with ranseurs that very obviously appear to be magical, and they also wear magical armor. So they are very well equipped trolls.
Okay.
And they are standing guard for whatever is on the other side of that.
Okay. And since that hallway ends, I'm going to go up to the Lamashtu altar.
Very good identification. So I'll put these there. They don't fit perfectly, but you get the idea. Okay.
I'm seeing fireballs in the future of the southern part.
Yeah, what a perfect time.
I mean, I'm just seeing like a volley of fireballs getting thrown everywhere.
Okay, this is going to be Bravo 13. Okay. There is the description for that. Incense smoke hangs heavy in the air of this cavern, thick enough to give the cave a gauzy, almost dreamlike feel, and scenting the place with a vaguely metallic tang. Soft chanting fills the air as well. The voice's rich, modulated tones are strangely soothing. The cavern's walls are painted on all sides in spiraling patterns of vivid blue and purple, while here and there the angular symbol of a three-eyed jackal-like visage leers out of these dark colors and vivid reds. Elsewhere, depictions of snarling hyenas with mouths full of bones and horned rats with long tails glower from the walls. A large block of stone sits against one wall, its top and sides slick with fresh blood. Now, in this room, you see a duo of Lamia. You know, the snake creatures?
Yeah.
So there are two in here, and they are the ones that are actually doing the chanting. They appear to be priests of some sort.
Okay. I rolled a religion check to see if I could know anything else about this.
I mean, it's obviously a temple to
Right, yeah. Just like if I
Lamash
could
to.
decipher anything that they're doing.
Yeah, what was your check? Oh, close, but you don't quite have it.
Well, we're all seeing this, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to roll a 1 too.
Sure.
I just didn't want to step on his toes.
Mm-hmm.
That's appreciative. I have an ingrown toe right now, and it really hurts. An ingrown toenail, rather, and that really hurts.
That was a 1, Danny, so you didn't
Oh,
know
well.
anything.
Was it still better than his?
No, not even close.
So, what about this black hallway? Is there anything special about it?
Let's check it out. Yeah, there is.
Okay.
That is Bravo 12. Okay, and I actually have... I'll go through and show you guys some pictures here in a second. But Bravo 12 here is... The passageway widens here into a cylindrical cavern. The walls black with soot and scorch marks. And I think this can be pretty much summed up by this picture.
I think this is a trap.
Oh, it's a trap, alright.
A trap that I've fallen into.
Well, if you fall into it while in a gas form, that's going to be pretty impressive.
Oh, hello.
So, as you're passing through here, they are definitely alerted to your presence, and they begin chatting with each other, and they say, "Show yourselves, those who hide in the shadows."
Are they chained up, Matt?
They are chained up, yes. But it looks like if they were... It looks like... This sounds really strange, but do a perception check.
Okay. I speak Draconic, by the way.
Okay.
I took there's a trait that allows you to learn 2 extra languages and do any like wisdom, intelligence, or charisma based skill thing, like the select one that you don't have.
Okay. All right. So, what you notice is they're chained. They're chained to the ceiling, but the thickness of the chain and the quality of the chain, it's almost like they're staying there willingly. Like if they wanted to be gone,
Okay,
they could be gone.
so I am not going to talk to them.
Okay.
Taunt him in giant.
So are you guys just gonna kind of vape up and then kind
I'm
of?
gonna like just kind of mosey my way out.
Okay. Okay.
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, nothing to see here, just a bunch of mist flying through the air.
Oh my God. And they're fucking red dragons, so Phoenix is worthless against them.
Well, all you have to do is start taunting them in giant. They'll think it's the giants, and maybe they'll eat half of the dudes.
If anybody's got the appropriate knowledge, I can tell you the rough age category of them.
I think it'd be Arcana for dragons.
Is it Arcana?
Yeah, usually for dragons, it's Arcana.
Okay. No.
Not me.
Nope.
I will attempt.
Yeah, that's
Oh, wait
pretty
a
good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, Owen. They are a pair of young.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Can I know some things?
Should do a let me see. You know one thing.
Okay. Can I know... special attacks, I guess?
Sure. The only thing you got to worry about is a breath weapon.
Okay.
It's a cone.
Okay. All right.
Assuming we know it was... We
Fire.
know what... Fire, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to check out this area.
Okay. That room is Bravo 11. Yeah. Did I make the dragons visible? Can you see them on the map?
No.
No.
Did that show up?
Yep.
One
One of them did.
of them.
And you should see 2 now.
Yep.
There we go.
Alright. Bravo 11. Alright, here we go. And this also has a picture. Let me go ahead and read this description to you here. This immense hall is an unexpected break from the rough stone walls of caverns and caves. The rectangular chamber is 50 feet wide and 100 feet long, with rib-like spines arching up to a vaulted ceiling 50 feet overhead. The room's floor is loose soil, while the wall opposite the doors is carved with an immense bas-relief of a 7-pointed star. Throughout the room, 7 15-foot tall tree trunks have been driven into the ground like immense stakes, their sides carved with countless more stars. Each trunk has been fitted with an iron ring from which dangle chains affixed to manacles. Next to each trunk stands an iron brazier filled with smoldering coals. A long branded iron, its tip also featuring the 7-pointed star, leans against each brazier.
He said brazier.
Ha!
I think technically they're braziers, but, you know.
Yeah.
Well, we've got four people watching this, apparently, including myself. I don't know if either one of you are doing
I
it.
am currently not. I just need 1 second. I gotta buy something.
I just left the room.
Okay, so there's 3. It's
Pretty
Hi,
sure my
viewers.
girlfriend is one of them too.
Well, hi, Linda. Okay, so this room. Okay, so we don't see anyone sleeping in here.
No.
Begs the question: have the dragons been here all along, or did they just show up? And if they have been here all along, how come they haven't come before?
It's pretty strange, too, that a dragon would willingly let itself be tied up. It must serve something pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Okay, so you recognize that room. That's the one where there was the murals on the wall, and there was the ghost visage of Kona's husband. Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, and in that room, you see standing guard, and he's not overly alert because obviously that hatch has been put up top, but there is a single stone giant.
Okay.
Do you want the description again, or are you good on that one?
No, I'm good on that one. I'm going to check out the kitchen.
Kitchen. Alright, so you guys whittled through this pretty good last time, so there is not as much there. You've got a stone giant there, and then a frost giant there as well.
We need that spell from 2nd edition where you can just flood a dungeon with water.
Yeah.
There's the decanter of endless water.
We just like set it up top and have it just
Yeah.
start pouring.
That would take forever.
3 years later.
We have won.
Okay. Sorry, let me gotta finish this order. Okay. All right.
Southern area, maybe?
Yeah.
With it.
I was just
No, I meant south of the kitchen. You know, I think you got the
Oh,
kitchen,
yeah.
but wasn't sure if there was anything in the pantry area.
no, I'll check through here.
Okay. Yeah, there's stuff in there. That is Bravo 5 Bravo. And this is what it looks like. Okay. This room is a carnivore's paradise. The cave is packed with entire sides of elk, smoked haunches of deer and wild boar, and massive slabs that can only be mammoth ribs. The room is filled with stacks of meat of all kinds, smaller quantities of spices and roots, and many sacks of grain. Go ahead and make a perception check. And this looks like they have stocked the room up, like maybe because they were sealing off the way to get down here. They're planning on not coming down here every day, so they wanted to make sure they had a larder full of food. And the barrel, there's a barrel in there that stands out to you. It has a label on it on which is sprawled a word in giant. And you guys have...
I speak giant.
Giant, right? Okay. So it says in all capital letters, candy.
I thought I was going to say laser wolf.
Well, that might be candy in there. You know,
I'll take a peek inside the candy.
Okay. So you're going to solidify?
Oh, I have no. Yeah, fuck
It's got a lid on it. Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
a lid on it.
No, I forgot about that. No, I'm not gonna solidify. That'd be stupid. All right, let's check down here.
Okay. This room is going to be Bravo 7 Alpha. And Nate, just so you know, that tunnel to the southwest, that's explorable as well.
Okay.
And this is... Okay, let me give you this. Okay. This cave is cluttered by tiny mounds of carefully sorted junk. Bones, scraps of armor, broken weapons, stones, dead rats, and sections of chitin harvested from large vermin. A net hammock hangs from a pair of stalagmites to the southwest near a 4-foot wide crack in the wall that winds deeper underground. And in this hammock, rocking back and forth wildly, almost making a game of it, is everyone's favorite kobold.
Yay!
And he's just having a blast rocking back and forth in this hammock.
Is there a reason Stone Giant number 4 got super big?
No, it's just I need to go resizing.
Okay. Let's check out the hallway then.
Okay.
The tunnel.
Now this is a series of small tunnels, and almost immediately upon you crossing into it, you start to notice shadows, small shadows darting across the different corridors. So make a perception check for me.
Okay. Boom shakalaka.
That's good. Okay, good job. Now you catch a glimpse of them, and you see these terrifying creatures. And there's multiples of them. You don't know how many of them there are. They're just darting around so quickly. But you see these horrifying creatures.
The GM is laughing and smiling. This is not good.
I mean, this is just
Oh my
ridiculous.
goodness.
It's just
Motherfucker.
ridiculous. It's just
out.
ridiculous. So
Out.
it is almost a wicked gnome-looking creature, and you see that its hat upon its head is been soaked in some kind of substance.
It's
that
a
makes
red
it-
cap!
Yes, it's exactly what it is. Makes it stiff and rigid, and it appears its hat has been soaked in blood, and it is carrying a scythe that is far larger than it has any business carrying around.
For those at home who don't know what a red cap is, it is a Celtic fey-like creature, and the red cap is where they beat people to death, and they soak their hat in it.
I feel like it should be my next character.
Yeah.
Matt, can I do a knowledge?
Sure.
What do you think it would be?
A red cap falls under the category of... It is a fae, so that would be nature.
So it was alright, yeah. I learned about red caps, I forget what book.
I learned about them in Harry Potter.
I learned about him in D&D.
Nate, you know enough to know what it is, and that's it. Does anybody else have nature?
Not here.
Okay. Old Tech, we barely knew thee.
Yeah.
Okay, so the hallway's been checked out.
I think, if I'm not mistaken... Well, I'll let you guys continue. Whatever you want to do.
Matt, can we use Summon Death Star to take care of this?
Well, you'll have to do a diplomacy check with the Imperial Army.
Okay, well, what if I appeal to Emperor Palpatine's ego? Can I get a plus on that?
What is your relationship score with Emperor Palpatine?
It's not good, but he does like, manipulating things. This could
Yeah.
still end up in his favor.
Alright,
Alright, so
what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna head back here. What do you guys think?
I want to see the middle area that we didn't look at yet.
Are you talking about the pit area?
Yeah, there's that room just to the southwest of the pit.
Can you move
This?
your token there for me? Yep, there you
Yeah.
go. I was hoping you guys would catch that, because that would be bad if you didn't. So, what you've got here is the thing you've all been waiting for. This is Bravo 4. And within... I'm sorry, this is actually Bravo 3. And here... This cavern opens out to the east onto the bony tangle of the pit floor. A hanging dire bear fur over this exit is drawn open but can be pulled shut to keep out the draft. The rest of the walls are lined with furs as well, including the floor below. They're piled particularly high to form a mattress to the south. Now, on the end of this mattress and strewn out all across the floor are papers. It looks like maps, battle plans, those kind of things. And the massive frame of Galenmer, the giant general, is sitting on the end of the mattress, and he is peering over these documents.
Matt, I need to do a perception check.
Okay.
Do I notice a hidden door?
Yeah, you're in the room, so you can very obviously tell that there are doors on either side leading in and out. There's one that leads into the pit area that's concealed with a bear fur, and there's one to the west that would just slide open and take you out into the corridor in the fortress.
Oh,
Okay.
and that kind of begs the question too. Because I'm a dwarf, I get like an automatic check if I'm within 10 foot. So I don't know
Of
if
the secret door.
yeah, I don't know how you
mean-
want to handle that. If you just want to roll it offline and
Yeah, I
What-
can do that. There's only one on this floor, and you guys have already discovered it, so we're good for right now.
just going forward, you know.
Yeah.
All right. So are we gonna?
So you guys have got a layout of the fortress now. This is pretty much it in its entirety for this floor. Now in the southeast, where the trolls are guarding, that's what's going to take you down to what Kona was talking about, the lower library, like maybe that the lower level, maybe the library where Mockmurian was. So that should be your goal, but you're probably going to want to handle all this stuff so it doesn't come down on top of you if you make noise down there. So you've got a layout of this place, so now it's up to you to see how you want to take it out.
Matt, could you take the effects off my character?
Yeah.
Thank you. I just realized I'm still.
Before we...
I don't...
Yes, Matt?
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I need to do the effects on the combat tracker, not the party sheet. It's been so long since we played. And you need everything gone except Windwalk, right?
You can. I'm gonna cast Mage Armor, so you can leave that one on.
Leave that one
But
on there, okay.
before we come down here, would we have done the Heroes Feast thing?
Well, I don't know. I guess we thinking we would have, but then again, there's no reason why we can't afterward either. So, because this wind walk lasts for hours, we can. I figure we were going to go in, scout the area, go back to a place where we could discuss how we're going to lay out the order in which we do things, I suppose. But then again, if we wait too long, the things change. That's the only problem.
So if you're looking for as safe as it's gonna get, if you stay quiet, that cave where you stormed in and killed the dire bear family, that
This
would
one?
probably be a good place if you kept your voice down. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would just say I didn't think about casting Heroes Feast, so we just don't have it. I mean, I don't want to cheese it. I just didn't think of it, so. Besides, I might want to use that for something else like an extra heal or something. So yeah, I guess we're going to materialize in the cave bear area.
Okay.
I take it you're going to join us so we don't have to yell at you. All right, it takes about 4 rounds, I believe, to change shape. 3 or 4 rounds,
Yeah.
something like that. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I suggest we take out the general first. I have lots of silences. I'll cast silence on, what's his name? Spirit's gun. So he'll make no noise shooting. And so long as he's within 20 feet, there shouldn't be any noise.
And if you guys can, after I take my shot, if you guys can get close enough to make sure he doesn't escape out that back secret
Oh,
door.
I'm gonna materialize behind him.
So
Okay.
you're gonna kind of flank him.
Oh yeah. No,
Okay.
I'm gonna cast flank on. I'm gonna cast blur on me.
All right, keep in mind there's that kobold that may see you if you end up behind him.
That door shut.
Okay.
Is the door shut?
Yeah, it is
Okay.
shut.
Silence is like a limited radius, though, so we may have to cast 2 of them and maybe have you carry one then.
Okay.
Just make sure you cast your spells before the silence is on you, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, we're probably going to need a couple for the big bad dudes, and then after that, like the scrub giants, we probably don't need to silence so much. I'm guessing.
I'm worried about the dragons.
Well, true, but so far, from what I understand, the thing that's been killing you has been this kobold and this general.
Now, let's get one thing straight. The kobold, no. That has been you and Kirk.
Yeah.
However, the general, yes, the general has been.
No, but
has been-
the Cobalt has contributed to it. But those two together has what's done it.
So I'm thinking I can cast Blur on myself. That lasts a minute per level.
What does that
I
do?
can-
Give you a 20% mischance when they
20% mischance, and then I can throw Stone Skin on myself too.
Cool.
Well, how long does Stone Skin last? Is that rounds per level or
10 minutes per level,
Okay.
or until discharged.
If it just in case it comes into play, Windwalk, it's a 5-round transition period. So if
Okay,
that comes
yeah.
into play.
Yeah, I knew it was pretty lengthy.
Let's see. Yeah, I think either Danny or I needs to get behind it.
When you say Danny, you mean yourself?
I guess I need to go behind him.
Exactly. Because remember, I can't prevent the crits if it's going after me.
Well, here's the thing. I can Demdor my ass out of there.
Okay.
So
I cannot prevent the crits if it's going after me.
Well, what I'm saying is, if like it starts attacking me, I'm just gonna Dimension Door my way out of there. Like if it starts like hurting me,
Right. So it makes sense for you to be the one.
I guess.
All right, so I can cast Silence. So if you want to cast one, and then we cast one on I want to say Maestro. I'm sorry, Spirit's Gun. Then one of you will have 11 rounds, and one of you will have 12.
I'll take the 11 rounds.
Yeah, I'll take the 12.
Okay. So before we do this, do we want to, if we take him out quick enough, do we want to then move south and take out the Kobold next?
Yeah.
And then from there, Phoenix will turn the corner because, if we could do it silently if we can, but if it looks like they're alerted, Phoenix will immediately pop a fireball. Like he won't do anything but just get out of silence and pop a fireball down that hallway.
Yeah.
So what you can do, I thought about this, and you guys probably are aware of it, but let's take the Kobold room, for example. If you cast a silent spell in that corridor to the east where it gets narrow, you can make as much room as you want, or as much noise as you want in that room, and the sound is going to die when it hits that wall of silence.
Right. The only problem is if there's the only problem I'm concerned with, to be honest with you, is there does seem to be at least somewhat line of sight there.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that room there, it was the ones that were sleeping and like passing time and stuff. So, yeah, it's a chance. But it's probably pretty low.
The general, is he wearing his armor and everything?
Yeah, he's ready to go. When you go in there, he's gonna be ready to fight.
Okay.
I mean, it's a chance, and that's why I'm saying that Phoenix will do nothing more than he'll be prepared to
blast him. Yeah.
blast him. Like his thing will be ready and to throw a fireball down the hall.
Okay.
That's all he'll do, unless he needs to teleport the group out.
Right.
And then, let's see. So I cast Blur on myself to give me that extra mischance.
Is that rounds or minutes, Nate?
That's
I thought you said minutes.
1 minute per level.
Okay, cool.
And then, if I had more faith in it, I would just try and do Hold Monster.
And just take him outright?
Yeah, but he would be able to tell if a spell was being cast on him.
He'd hear you. It's probably got verbal components.
Yeah, it's got verbal components. So, okay.
I'm just preparing my
Is silence
radius.
10 or 20?
It's a 20-foot radius.
That's a big old radius. That's awesome.
Okay, so I go in behind him. Materialize within 5 rounds.
Okay, so go ahead and put your token where you're going to be at, and I'm going to go ahead and make him visible for you. He's big, so we might have to like slightly adjust this room a little bit. This is a 10. This is a 20-foot tall and probably 20-foot. So this is like a 20 by 20 room. So we'll kind of adjust these guys a little bit. I'll probably make him just a little bit smaller than what he's showing on here. Not that much smaller. But he'll probably be about like that. And then, so he's taking up like this whole block. And then you can kind of stand on the doorway itself to kind of represent being behind him.
Okay.
And then there's enough room for one person to be on his right.
I'm going to be about 20 feet away from him.
Will you stop trying to get in the camera? Go. Close the
And
door,
Danny,
please.
what do you have the silence cast on in the room?
I was technically going to cast one on Spirit's rifle, the last
Okay.
one. The first one
Uh-huh.
was going to be on like if not a pebble, at least on a copper coin or something,
That you can just throw in the room?
or that
Owen could carry.
Owen would take with him.
You can just cast
Okay.
it on my spear.
Okay. If that's the
Okay.
case and it takes you 5 rounds to materialize, well, see, I don't know how this is going to work. Because if it takes you if you're not going to materialize with the rest of us, or you're going to rematerialize, that takes 5 rounds to go back to gas. So you can't really take the coin with you. And so it's going to be 5 rounds done when you take it, and then another 5 rounds when you materialize. It's
I
gonna
see
be
what you're
after
saying.
round. So it's almost like I think we have to throw it behind you.
I think you're right.
So we're going to have to go in and throw it, and then you materialize.
Wait, okay.
Mhm.
So the one that's on Spirit's gun, if he's standing right there, do I even need to have silence cast on me? Because I'd
Probably
be in
not.
that zone, wouldn't I?
Probably. Move that circle right on top of Spirit.
Okay. Yeah, the only problem I have with that is if he's too close, then he could just run up and get him.
I mean,
Hold on. I need to move Spirit for a minute. I mean, Owen for a minute.
I'd be right outside of it.
Yeah, see, you would be outside of it. In fact, he would only be partially in it too.
Yeah, so that probably won't work unless Spirit wanted to be closer.
Well, in which case he could just step up and start. He can negate his point of him being a ranged, shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying is I'll go in, throw it, I'll cast it on Spirit. Be outside of 20 feet as he moves up. Cast it, throw it in, and then call it good.
So Owen is going to be the only one that is playing with materializing. The other of you are already going to be visible, and you're just going to run in there as soon as he shows up.
Although I do think this is a bad plan, trying to get them on opposite sides, because we don't have somebody else to be in front of. In other words, Spirit's going to have to be the frontline fighter.
If he
If I'm
goes
the-
that way.
If I'm the frontline fighter, I can't prevent crits unless it goes against if they come at me. So
Yeah, right now we're hoping Spirit is a big enough threat. And what is Dorn going to be doing in the back?
well,
Darn.
what
Or
I'm saying,
Darn, my bad.
well, actually, Dern would not be opposed to going up front with you, but if I just won't be able to use my divine interference. I mean, he's not a coward. He'll go up there and do it if this is your plan. I'll provide cover, but it's just not the smart thing to do.
You're just going off of this guy's crit history, and you want to be cautious with it.
Right. So I'm almost thinking if Owen was on the other side, we didn't worry about him going the other way, then you'd have it all covered.
But what if he does go out the door? What if he decides to run?
Well, he's kicked our ass 3 times. Why would he run?
To go get his soldiers.
He's kicked our ass 3 times. Would his ego be like, oh, I can take these guys again?
You're questioning his ego, and it's like Matt doesn't have to play it that way. Matt can be like, "Oh, he's about to die. Hey, everyone, come on and fight him."
No, that's true. That's true. I mean, if you want to do that, I'm just saying. I guess what I'm getting at is who would be better in the front, Spirit or Dern? And that question is for Kirk.
Spirit, you got a pretty
I
fair
think-
AC, right? It's like 34 or something.
Well,
Well,
Dern
even
has a
if-
35 against
even-
us. So.
Okay.
Even if Dern is in front, he can still shoot.
Yeah, I've got the stuff. Like, if you don't mind me moving your character, like him somewhere like around here or this area is just something that could keep him from escaping out that area.
Yeah, I'll come
And
up here and I'll totally give it.
possibly
So,
provide so we
let me-
could
let me-
so we could
let me show
actually
you guys
talk
something real
instead
quick.
too.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm just saying that I won't be able to heal and I won't be able to prevent crits. So, as long as you're good with that, I'm okay with that.
I think the quick, like the best option right now is to just try and like get him down as quick as possible.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
'Cause,
That might be the best option right now.
Yeah.
And then Phoenix would basically be over here, outside of the range.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, he throws throws something. Does he have anything that can go in there to do damage? Does
He
Phoenix
has. Yeah, he's got Scorching Ray and all kinds of nifty shit.
Okay, so here's another thing. Now the western door has got the stone, the secret door that's stone, right?
Mm-hmm.
The eastern door has got a thick bear skin that is covering up the door. So you're gonna have to get that out of the way before you can throw anything in there to silence something.
So we can just
Or
drag.
I throw it next to the door.
Right? Yeah, because it would go through.
So, in other words, what I'd have to do is this. So it would basically be that. It's not quite as ideal, but then Dern can kick it in further. Like he could drop it there, or he could be holding it, and then once the door's open, he could toss it in. I'm okay with this. Like I said, Dern's not a coward. He'll gladly do what he needs to do.
Okay. And then Phoenix is going to stay back and just do ranged spells?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, lead me through how this is going to do. Opening thing, Owen's going to materialize, and about the same time, you're going to pull that carpet back and throw the stone in?
Actually, I think what we do is we cast Silence. We give it a couple, we kind of work it out. We're like, okay, we know this takes time. You got to move over there. It's going to take about a half a minute to a minute for you to get over there.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're going to count it off. First thing I do, cast Silence on the stone.
Okay.
Shit. Actually, the first thing I'm probably going to have to shortchange Spirit because he's got to move out of the way so I can cast. So I cast Silence on the rifle. He moves out of the way, out of the radius, so I can cast again. Cast it on the stone, and then we move in, basically, towards the door. And then we open the door, toss it in. He starts shooting. Rip. I guess there's got to be. Does it look like the bearskin rug can be ripped down?
Yeah, it would take some force, but you could grab it and pull it out of the way, kind of like a curtain almost. And then get a shot, but that'll probably be your action in the surprise round to do that.
And he is sitting on the bed, right?
He's sitting on the edge of it, looking over papers, and he's got.
So his weapon is not in his hand.
No, it's beside him though. So when it's time to go, he can just grab it and start swinging. It's not going to take him any time to get it.
Yeah, but it's an action unless he has quick draw. It's something.
It's not an action to grab a weapon that's on laying right next to you.
To draw a weapon. It's the same concept.
I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Y'all are already getting a big jump on this.
Yeah, I'm not. Drawing a weapon out of it is a little bit different than just
grabbing it on the bed. We'll start playing that when you guys are asleep at night with your weapon beside. When you're on guard and you've got your weapon sitting next to you, we'll make that be a move action for you to reach over and grab your weapon.
Hey, my weapons are in my hand.
Don't penalize us because of Nate.
Alright, so should we roll initiative?
Well, you're going to start off in the surprise round, so let's do our surprise round actions first, and then we'll roll initiative. So, you guys move up. Owen, you materialize, and so when you materialize, you've got a standard or a move, so I guess you're going to attack?
Yeah, I'll attack.
Okay, so you're gonna attack, and then Dern, your action is gonna be pulling the skin aside and letting the stone fall at the doorway,
Well,
and
basically just tossing it in.
tossing it in. Okay, and
yeah.
then Spirit, when he does that, you've got a clear shot of him, so you are free to move or use a standard action. And then Phoenix, you can see him as well, so you're free to do that as well.
So just a standard action.
Just a standard action or a move action.
Just one attack.
I want to do all the attacks. Okay.
Unless you've got something like a special. I don't know if rapid shot makes a standard action into 2 attacks. I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
Darn. Oh.
All right.
Mini shot. I think mini shot lets you do multiple attacks with 1 standard action. I think
Mini
that's
shot can only be done with bows.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because it's
One attack
firing 2 arrows at the same time.
Yeah, I thought you might double load a gun.
One
have,
attack's
like-
all I'm gonna need.
All right, I'm gonna let you go first, and then I'm gonna scorching ray him.
Okay.
Damn. Missed. Well, wait, he's flat-footed, Matt.
But he's a giant, so that probably is not going to matter. Let me check. His flat-footed AC is actually 1 less than his normal AC. Your roll... Nope, that does not work.
Okay. Nice.
Very nice. Okay, now if I could have you guys roll initiative. And Danny, you've got that rug out of the way, so you can act freely now.
Okay.
Okay. So we will go ahead
Not quite done yet.
and...
There we go.
What should I put the round counter at so that we can do the... What's the earliest... How many rounds has it been since the first silence was cast?
Has been
7?
6?
Huh?
Since you cast the first silence, has it been 7 rounds?
No, because remember we were gonna wait while he got close, and then we were counting it off. But we can say it's 6 just because we don't want to cheese
6?
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 6. All right. So we'll start on round 6, and then we're gonna start with Spirit.
Okay, I'm gonna track this manually. Silence 1 ends at.
Rapid fire. Really short.
Oh, God.
Go ahead
Roll
and
one.
before you do anything, roll the confirmation.
All right. So it's 3.
Yeah. So 3 hits.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, this is gonna be a game changer right here.
So is anybody gonna mouth the words "up your asshole" before we kill him?
Here are my slams. Shit.
Did you have the thing on the flat-footed?
It wouldn't have hit anyway because the 28 didn't hit earlier. So, Matt, I've crit. I critically
Fumbled, and it's a natural attack.
Natural attack.
You are prone.
Can I still bite?
Yeah,
Can
it's
bite
at
his
a negative
ankles?
4. It's at a negative 4.
I'm gonna go and bite his ankles. I swung my arm so heavy I just kind of slipped underneath myself.
It must have been all the blood on the floor from our previous adventures.
Yeah. So that's a mess.
Okay. Let me look through here and see who is next on here.
Well, the nice thing is if you go through the combat tracker and just hit next, you'll see him highlight. So then
Yeah,
you,
he was already on here, so he didn't have an initiative. Let me roll his initiative real quick.
and if you want to roll everyone's initiative, just for okay, he didn't. Never mind, you already got
let's
something there.
Throw this on here real quick. So that's going to be about appropriate. So he's still going to be the last one to go, so he's probably not even going to get a chance to react. So next up, Phoenix, you are clear to go.
Okay. Well, he'll do the same thing. He'll throw a scorching ray. Almost
Did you get
literally
your-
the same thing.
Did you get your -4 on there for throwing into combat?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Let me
Would-
see if it makes a difference. So that would have been a 20.
That would have, yeah, that'd been a 20 range, or flat-footed touch.
Flat-footed touch. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, sorry about that, but
You're good.
I think just about everybody.
Basically, don't roll a 1 and you'll be all right.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so let me advance this.
It'd be Dern's turn next.
Don't you get multiple race?
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
I thought you got like
Shit.
4 of them.
Man, oh yeah, that first one, I should have done 2 more, but oh well. I totally didn't realize that. It's been a while since I played him.
Yeah.
It's just been a while since we played.
Yeah, it has.
Poor James is missing out on all the fun.
And the loot. Again.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. I guess
But he's dying.
and my next one's gonna kill him. So more than likely.
Yeah, you got him. You got him. He's dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw that last one just in case, just to ensure that he dies.
Okay.
We need to cut off his head, salt the bones.
Salt the
body.
bones.
Put a holy wafer in his mouth to make sure he doesn't come back as a vampire.
Yeah, yeah. that's a
I
good
watched
idea.
I watched the episode yesterday, Nate, with the swarms where they do it on the Indian burial ground.
Oh, I hate that
neighborhood
episode. No, but yeah, the swarm one. I love the asylum one's coming up.
Nice.
All right, so that's so quick. I think we're gonna go with our next option and just work our way down to the kobold.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're on round, like, after this is over, you'll be on round 7 of the first silence. So now, if you go through the secret door, you've got people on either side of you. So just go ahead and take a second to plan this out. See what you want to do.
Well, I mean, theoretically, I mean, we kind of had the plan of going towards it, but I mean, I don't know if we can even talk since we're in silence.
yeah, you would have to just do hand signals and stuff.
We'd already determined that we were going to go for the kobold next. So
Yeah.
if Owen has the coin, or if Dern picks,
I can
Dern
pick
picks
it up as I stand up.
So
Yeah,
if you
Darren
guys
was
are gonna
really
do that,
just-
we're gonna have to keep on acting in
Right.
Yeah.
That's fine.
turns.
That's fine.
Owen gets
So,
pat on the back as we move along.
next up is gonna be so Phoenix. That was a standard action. So do you want to move?
I saw him go down. Yeah.
Uh-huh. He's dead.
Yeah. I'll move.
Okay. So after that, we're gonna go ahead. It'll be Dern's turn.
All right, Darren will. 5.
Dern whips his dick out and takes a piss on the guy.
Well, no, I heard stories of when Dorn did that. It caused a massive damage thing in here. All right, so there's a move. I'm just gonna move to there and cover the basically cover the hallway for right now. Staying in the silence. So I'm
are
only
you gonna-
doing-
Are you gonna use your action to open the door?
Oh, that door. Oh, that door's
Yeah.
not open.
Yeah, you're gonna need to open it.
Oh, yeah. I'll open the door.
Okay, so you'll actually be on the other side of. Okay,
Where at?
so now
Here?
we are going into round 7 here, and Spirit, it is you.
Spirit's going to move forward, signal Owen to block the kobold when he gets the chance, and oh boy, I will sort of signal if it's okay to shoot.
It's gonna move your silence over there, but it's gonna, if it hits him, the impact and his cry is gonna be audible.
Oh, how far?
And then if you miss, the ricochet is gonna be very audible.
Yeah, that's true.
Let me try to remember where I was. I was right there. 1, 2.
You could
Hey, Matt,
actually
did you try the Battlefront?
Yeah, we played there's actually on the stream, There's a 3-hour segment of us playing it. It's pretty fun.
So you could
Alright,
actually.
I can move 10 more feet. Wait, or can I?
Well,
I'm trying to remember my movement speed now.
You have a 30 movement speed.
I have a 30.
So
So
60 in a round.
20. Okay, so I can go up there. That's not going to be enough to cover up his cries.
But what you can do is you can. I think you can move and can you move and ready? Or can you only do it if you have it?
I will delay until after Owen can move the silence ahead.
No, that was my question though to Matt.
You can ready for whatever stored action you still have. So if he only moved, he could ready a standard action.
That's what I'm saying. You could ready until after Owen makes it
Yeah,
silent.
I'll do my one shot after Owen moves forward with the silence. So I'll be at he can be at like 22 and a half. I could be 22 on the initiative.
Okay, so Owen,
I'll stand up.
and you've got the stone with you now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Right there.
Did you extra action at the end of the last time to reach down and pick that up, or was that part of your action this time?
I picked it up as I was standing. Would that be 2 separate actions?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Because if he can just pick up his weapon...
Wait, you didn't stand up on your turn, though, did you? You did a full attack, so you would have had to stand up this time.
Yeah,
He did.
I stood up.
Okay, so you stood up and you're moving, and that's all you got. Okay, I
Yeah.
got you.
Exactly.
All right, and then do you want to activate Spirit?
Yes, please.
All right, so we will change your initiative to 21. Well, yeah, 21.5. Okay, and then go ahead with one shot.
One shot. One shot. One kill.
Good hit.
Not a kill, but still not bad.
Okay. So that was Spirit, and then we're going to come down here, and what we're going to do right now real quick is we're going to do... You guys are making no effort to hide, right? You've got the benefit of being silenced, but you're not trying to be quiet, or not trying to be stealthy. So let's see what these giants have got as far as spotting me. So let's do Stone Giant. Not terribly aware. Yeah, those... The ones above you, the one above you has seen the flash of his rifle and the dark hallway. So the upper corridor is alerted. You don't know about that eastern corridor yet. But...
You don't need to see our passes.
But if you'll look off to the right there, you know that there's a giant in that room, and those little passageways lead right into where those dragons and stuff are at. So you probably need to addressing them so they don't have a free run to get into where the dragons, the lamia, the trolls. They could do or they could go clockwise and alert this whole place.
Yeah.
So you're probably going to want to start thinking about that.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Exactly. So they're going to spend the rest of this time mustering and everything, and then they're going to enter combat at the beginning of the next round. So Phoenix.
All right.
Phoenix, you got a really good opportunity here.
And I wouldn't know which ones are being alerted because I wasn't privy to this. So, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to go with my first instinct of, the hallway.
Okay.
But because I feel like I'd be metagaming it, unless I look in. If I go in and I see that they're being activated.
Or you're out of the
Yeah.
silence, so I mean, if you could do a good enough perception check, we could argue that you could hear him shouting that he sees something down the southern corridor.
Oh, that's true. All right, let me do my perception then. I just didn't want to metagame it, that's all.
Yeah, no. That's a strong perception. Yep, you hear it loud and clear. That one stone giant says, "Hey, did you see that?" And then you can hear the frost giant saying, "No, what was it?" And they're gonna start investigating here pretty soon.
Okay. So what I need to figure out is what I can do to go over there and prevent them from doing anything.
The struggle you have right now is your movement, because you're down on the pit floor, and that's probably like 30, 40 feet up. And then if you ran all the way around the ledge, that's going to probably be double that. So I don't know if you've got something that can make you fly faster, if you still got that broom or whatever.
Hold on.
Is that John? Crazy Hawk? John is in the chat right now.
Oh, great. The Crazy Hawk has joined us. That's an old one. Old man.
All right, let's see. What kind of action? I do have the Cape of the Montebank still.
Oh, it's got dim door too.
Yeah, and it says on command. So it
Okay.
Is that? It doesn't.
I think I think a command word is some kind of action. Let me look it up. You go ahead and figure out what you want to do. It says activating a item with a command is a standard action that does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Which doesn't help me any because I can't do anything if I do a standard.
You have hero points?
Oh, well, Dern does.
Yeah, that's true. Did Minix write anything? Of course not. I was about to say you could use his.
Nah, I wouldn't.
You can share Dern's, so it could be like a common pool. But if you spend it, it's gone for both characters.
No, that's true. I just didn't want to. I'm just not sure if I should do that or not. Because let's see, what else can I do? The problem is, I'm not sure if I have anything to stop them without alerting the whole damn place. But knowing that there's a, let's see, 10, 15, 20. Nope. Yeah. I probably have a better chance of avoiding it going this way. Basically the same route as Dern and them. 5, 10, 15, 20. $25, $30. Nope, I'll still be in silence. Unless I got fast boots or something. Nope. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do. I think I'm just going to have to deal with it. How long? You would take me basically the full round to get to the other side? Is that what you were saying? Or
well,
a standard action Cape of the Monty Beckett?
Yeah, that's probably going to be your best bet right there.
I could theoretically teleport, but that is not a good idea in case I fail it at the wrong moment. I seriously should have cast Fly on myself earlier. Alright, I think the best thing I can do at this point is cast Fly on Phoenix. Mm-hmm. So he's got a 60-foot move, and he can fly at this point.
Okay.
And then basically move over here, so he's still somewhat hidden, but can react next turn, next round.
All right. Okay, so this is 3, 2. Okay, so nothing happens until it is Dern's turn.
Okay, Dern, 5, basically 10 feet to get there. Does it look like they're mustering?
No, they're still investigating right now. They're coming over to investigate.
Okay. But it looks like, okay. but it looks like Tree Bear is handling that, and it's a pretty tight squeeze. So I will protect Spirit by taking up a position here and ready into. Actually, I'll take a position here and ready to attack anybody that approaches.
Okay. So,
Humming very slightly under my breath to realize where the silence ended.
Inga's going to retaliate, or try to.
While she's tied up in the hammock.
Yeah. I don't get cheesy.
Just saying, hammocks
What-
are difficult to fight at.
What's going to be awesomely stupid is if this kobold kills Nate's character after all that shit talking about, what's the kobold?
Listen. Shut up.
This kobold, we've underestimated this kobold twice before.
Third time's the charm.
There you go. I'll miss
Let's keep
this.
underestimating.
Alright. So now what's going to happen is this one is not aware of it yet. This one is going to walk down here, and he sees you. And
Hello, friend. And I
he
attack.
Okay. Do you have a stored up action?
Yeah, I said I was ready to attack any of them that came
Okay.
close.
Alright, go ahead. And then
I
I'll
mean-
go ahead and change your initiative to...
I mean, I can't do much damage to him, but that's what I was planning on doing.
Go ahead and... Hold on, let me do this real quick.
Okay.
See, he's just going to go. He's going to have initiative of 3. And then we'll change your initiative to 2.
Okay.
And then
What-
we will make the Frost Giant 1.
Okay, is he considered flat-footed, or did he see me before he got there?
You guys are on even terms.
Okay. Alright, so since I moved, it's only a single attack. Here we go. Yay, that was completely worth it.
Okay, so he's going to swing at you as well. Okay, and there's quite a bit of emotion or commotion up here, so there is starting to be a good chance that the stone giant up in the temple area, in the kind of shrine area, is gonna start to be aware of this. So just keep that in mind. And
Hey.
now it's the frost giant's turn.
That wouldn't have hit. Mine wouldn't have hit him on a 19, would have? Because I realized I didn't have my big game hunter activated.
It would not.
I didn't think it would, so let's go.
Alright, so this one comes over, and since you're in that narrow corridor, he can't really do anything. So he is going to... What he's going to do is he is going to start heading up this side shaft to warn this giant, and you can hear them talking. They said that the stone giant saying he thinks that the intruders are back, and so this guy's gonna spend the time getting his stuff ready, and then he is going to move down right here and kind of keep an eye out for someone to start pouring through there, but you're around that corner, so he still doesn't see you yet. Okay, so Owen.
Let's try and hurt the kobold. One hit. And... Alright, 2 hits. Alright, I did
Okay.
my damage.
Alright. You're really not supposed to be a melee character, are you?
I'm kind of just like a jack of all trades.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Hey, you know what's really awesome about this new headset I got?
What's
It's basically the earphones themselves are so noise canceling. I can't hear my daughter screaming at the top of her lungs
Nice.
anymore.
Nice.
I had to what's this sound?
Danny,
Oh,
you were so
she's having a
close.
tantrum.
You're so close to the camera that you're almost off the camera.
We get a really good picture of your teeth. It's nice.
Yeah.
I moved it
let's-
so I can lean back.
Let's line up the shot and
Stop
there's
rolling.
that one.
Automatic miss.
All right, go ahead and roll that automatic miss real quick.
Stop rolling those ones, please.
All right, you are
There we
good.
go.
So give me 3 hits.
1, 2, and 3.
Good deal.
Wait.
Okay, so all these guys down here are still unaware of what's going on for now, at least. Phoenix.
All right.
So there's a good chance that they're probably gonna
Right.
spot you next time.
Well, do I see him though?
no, but you can do a perception to see if you heard him.
Okay, talking to the others. I mean, talking when he was up above.
Yeah, and moving up.
Okay, fair enough. Oops, I should actually do it for Phoenix, not Dern. Since Phoenix's perception's about twice as good.
Yeah, you have a very good indication that there's something right around the corner.
Okay. So I'm kind of wondering this lip here. If I were to move here, I could probably see him, but it still provides cover, so no attack opportunity. Correct?
Yep.
All right, I will move there. And I knew that they came from more north than where he was because he moved towards me, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm going to place a maximized fireball behind him.
Okay.
Partially to keep myself from getting hit, but the other part is if there's anybody else back there. Okay, so that would mean that both of these guys are targeted. And let's see. Oops, there's my fireball. Fireball is 3rd level spell. Alright, so here's the save. Alright, so who? Stone Giant succeeded, will take half. A Frost Giant failed.
Okay.
Alright, so. Yeah, he's vulnerable, so I guess is he taking another 40 on top of that?
Let me see how much it gave him.
'Cause it
Yeah,
gave him 8.
it gave him an additional 40.
Yeah, so he's taking 120 total, so.
And then the other...
God, and he's still up?
Yeah,
Jesus.
The other
And-
giant is 2, and he needs to take 40.
Yeah, I could apply half if you want.
I got it.
Okay. But he's a stone giant, so he's not vulnerable. I don't think.
Right.
Okay. Well, that was sort of worth it, I think. Kind of hoping I would have killed him, but damn, 120 points and he's still not down.
They're
He must
giants.
He's a general.
Okay.
He's the colonel.
He's the colonel, yeah. Alright, so back down to here is stone. We're on around the beat, actually. And then this guy's going to do a full attack on Durn. Okay, so that's 2 misses. And then Durn, it's your turn.
All right. Dern is going to more than likely just attack. Yeah, everything else will draw an attack opportunity. So yeah, I'll just attack.
Okay. Good rolls.
Alright, so 1. This heavy mace. And 2. Alright, and Darren is done.
Alright, so this frost giant just got blasted, so he's very concerned. So he is going to retreat back down to here.
What up, Chief?
And he does not have any potions on him or anything. So yeah, he is just going to retreat down there because he's very concerned about his life.
Yeah, it's too bad I don't speak giant and have some sort of innuendo of like, oh, the dragons, they must be attacking.
Now this giant is now aware that something shady's going on around this corner. So he's going to go right here. You guys are looking facing, he will do an attack on you.
Alright, well, he's going to hit me easily.
Okay, so he's going to get 2 attacks. Okay, hit you twice. So this is going to be the first club. And this is going to be the second club. So he wallops you pretty good in the chest a couple times, and you think you feel a rib or 2 break. And now we are back to Owen. Now keep in mind, guys, it is the beginning of round 9 here, so I don't know how much more of those silences have got in them.
The first one ends at round 12.
Okay.
Hit and... Alright.
Or actually, technically 13, because it's 12 full rounds.
19 damage. I'm going to go ahead and use the hero point to do another attack.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Finish him off, Spirit!
Alright, Spirit, you are up.
Can do. Oh, gotta activate the touch on the little helper.
You might want to do these one at a time, Kurt, because if you drop Inga, you can turn and start firing the other way. Never mind, she's not that close to being dead.
Yeah, I wouldn't assume she would be.
There you go, she's gonna be
maybe.
after this. No.
Ah.
I want to hero point that. Can I hero point the confirm?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes.
Now, if you want to force the crit again, you could just click on the plus minus, and there's a damage critical button you can click, and that'll force the critical back. Oh my God!
Well, I'll do it.
That was like a
boom headshot.
That was like a general jackass stone giant shot.
So Inga's
what I actually did, I
the
shot the end of the hammock, and she just fell down and hit her head. That's what happened.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you've got one more round that you can fire up top.
All right. That was my plus 11, so I have 2 more rounds to shoot off.
Okay.
All right. Oh, need to activate the modifier.
No.
That's probably yes. They did. Bada-bing, bada-boom.
Okay. And now it is going to go down to Phoenix's turn.
Okay, Phoenix is going to. I think the best thing for Phoenix to do at this point is to activate that Cape of the Monty Bank.
Okay.
No attack of opportunity. He's going to Dimension Door essentially right there. Because, I mean, he wouldn't know where I'm ending up.
Okay.
Right. So.
Dim Door's not line of sight.
I think we determined that.
It's not line of sight.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm
you
going to
just
basically
have to have a picture of where you're going to go.
Yeah. And Phoenix has had constant nightmares of this entire place ever since. So.
So I'm basically going to dim door here so I can make sure maybe next time if he goes to the dragons I can take him out.
Shoot him down. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you okay, yeah, you're good. And then let's see. I think you guys have pretty much cleared this place out. So there's this one who's still in combat with Dern.
Bring it on.
And he's not doing well. And it's Dern's turn.
Of course not. He's afraid of a dwarf. He had a dream that a dwarf would cause his downfall today. He may not be the one killing him, but he caused his downfall. All right, so
He just got hit in the chest by 2 flashes of light, and now he's about to get hit by a dwarf. Bad day.
Well, he got
Very
hit by a
bad.
dwarf twice before, so, or actually 3 times. So. All right.
Got him. Okay, so this frost giant here, seeing the direty of his situation, is just going to try to rely on his might and come up here and take a swing with his axe on Dern.
I was really hoping you were going to say he's just going to dive headfirst into the pot of boiling water.
Well, I was thinking about making him lock himself in the larder, but he should have.
Does this guy see him fighting another dude? Like,
Yeah, probably. But this giant, I think, is going to start making... He's going to start winding up the top, towards the top. He's got a long way to go, but he's going to try to wind up there and start beating on the topper to try to alert people. Alright, Owen?
Okay, so I can't cast any spells, right?
Right. Unless they don't have the verbal component. If they don't have a verbal component, you can cast them.
Or if you took 5 steps through throwing the pebble might count as your action. Never mind.
Let me check a couple of these real quick. Pretty sure that requires, yeah. Because I was thinking, like, maybe I'll just throw open a pit right here, and if they come charging in, they can fall into it.
well, you could throw the pebble as your standard action. Use a hero point to use another standard action.
I think I'll just draw my spear for now.
Okay.
And,
Alright, Spirit, it's going to go to you.
Alright, I see that Dorn has that covered. I can tell how badly that's hurt. Owen doesn't seem to be in trouble down there, so I think I would go back to check on Phoenix. I think that is an assumption to make.
Now, nobody's seen him yet, so that might be a good assumption.
Yeah, so I will go back here.
Okay, and from there, across the way, about 30 to 40 feet above you, you see this injured giant running as hard as he can around the ledge.
Alright, so seeing that, I would take it. I think I would take a pot shot.
Okay.
+1. Is it? I think it is still a touch, so there we go.
Okay.
Just modifier. I am.
Cool. Okay, Phoenix.
Alright, I think Phoenix should probably make a perception check to see if he heard him run away, I'm suspecting.
Okay.
Otherwise, he's going to wait right there.
Yeah. Yeah, you heard him fumbling away as fast as he could.
Okay. Alright. Damn it. I'm so tempted to throw a lightning bolt down at the dragons, but I don't want to start this yet. Alright, so I'm just going to move.
That would be the ultimate cocky arcane spellcaster thing to do.
Unfortunately, I have to play with this group with Dern, so I don't want to do that. So 5, 10, 15. 15, 20, 20. Let's see.
I pull out my Rod of Wonder, and I throw my
Oh.
butterflies at everyone.
All right, so I moved to there, and I come back down to try to rejoin the group, and I see the frost giant back there.
Okay.
I don't see anybody else in this room.
You do not. No. You just see the Dern and the frost giant.
All right, I'll throw something cheap, like a magic missile. What the hell, magic missile?
Magic missile.
Why is it? Hey, what is magic missile supposed to? What is it supposed to?
It caps
Okay.
at level 9.
Okay,
So it's 4D. It's 5d4 plus 5.
yeah, I don't know why it's saying 6 because it says max 9, and yet it's
There's abilities you can do to give it higher, but unless you've spec'd into that.
I don't remember, so let me down it just in case. But I had it right. For some reason, it's not acting right. Hold on.
Did you give
Wow.
Phoenix those tumbling magic missiles?
No.
Okay.
The one that did trip or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't do that. Yeah, I don't know if Fantasy Grounds is just not acting right or what, because it says maximum caster level or ability multiplier. I have 9, and yet it's still showing 64 plus 6.
Yeah.
Unless it's something to do with because he's a fire ifrit, and I just don't remember. But I don't see anything in there that would cause it, so...
Just roll it and we can manually adjust it.
Well, alright. May not matter, hopefully, so...
So you'll lose 4, so that does 14 damage.
14. Yeah.
Let's see here, Frost Giant. 14 damage, that is perfect. You bring him down.
Okay, cool. And I'm done.
Okay. And Darn, you see the frost giant collapse right in front of you.
Do I see Phoenix?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and he looks wounded, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll basically go up and do a healing.
Can you make it?
Maybe not. 5, 10.
He's short enough to get under those tables.
I think we did establish that.
Yeah, we did.
15, 20. No, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to move up to protect him. I'm going to do a double move to make sure he looks wounded.
Okay. Alright, so now, Kirk, this giant is going to continue to run around, and he is about 20 feet from the top of it. The problem is he is on the ledge pretty much like right above you. So to be able to see him, you're going to have to move out into the middle of the pit, and he's going to be 60 feet up. So if you've got stuff that requires you to be within 30 feet, it's not going to work.
Yeah, I've got to do a negative modifier, I think, to my roll. Let me just look it up just to make sure.
Was one of the silences ending on round 11 or 12?
No, 13
13,
actually.
wasn't it?
13.
Yeah.
13. Okay. I guess I'll say that everyone has disappeared. So I'll just teleport back to Magnamar.
Well, I think you saw Dern go north, and you
I
saw
wasn't looking that way. I'll just.
How did you move out into the middle of the pit, Kurt?
Does the pit not just open up from there? Because I was like,
Yeah, but how did
I was
how did you?
anticipating my move.
Oh, okay,
Sorry,
okay.
'cause
That's what
I-
I was wondering.
Because
That's
I
fine,
didn't
that's
think
fine.
Owen would be doing anything.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I moved in here, and that stone giant's moving up the things.
Yeah, he's like above you. You can't see him from there. You'd have to move out into the middle of the pit.
Okay. But I can see spirit, right?
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
see
well-
him pointing his right. Well, no,
Yeah,
because spirit's
as of
technically
now, like
not
I'm
there.
right here. I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Well, spirit, would you tell me if there's someone going up there?
Probably, yeah, you could.
Spirit?
I'm pointing up.
Because he's got the
I'm
thing
still
still on
I'm
his
still
rifle.
silent, so I'm just pointing up at the sky.
All right, Matt. Let's question some rules real quick.
Okay.
I can fly,
Okay.
but I fly as if it's magic. That's part of my evolutions. Would that be affected by the silence?
You fly as the spell? No. Well, have you cast
No.
it yet?
It's always cast on me.
I mean,
Then
if
no.
it's always cast on you, then no, it shouldn't affect you.
So then, since he's pointing up, I'll just start flying up to see if I can't see the stone giant.
How much more movement do you have?
We're moving up there. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here. So I still have 30.
Okay.
So I can just.
So-
I'll just.
Yeah, you could fly out into the middle of it, just where you could see him.
Yeah. So how far up is he?
He's 60 feet up.
60 feet. All right. He's about to get a bad day.
Okay.
I think he's going to have a bad day from.
On his next
Spirit.
turn,
Oh,
though, on his next turn, he's going to reach the top. He's only 20 feet from the top.
Yeah, but that's so well fortified that they can't hear him.
He's just going to start pounding on.
Now I will move out. I put the proper negative on my shot.
Okay.
Let's touch.
Oh!
Boom! Boom!
Oh!
There it is.
Oh, what happens to this poor fellow?
You like blow his leg completely off, and he comes tumbling down into the pit, 60 feet down, and his body is just crushed.
Added to the bones.
Yeah.
Kirk, how you like Gunslinger?
I like it.
All right. And I think, guys, you have cleared out the western wing of this place without drawing any attention. So congratulations. You guys can quit acting in rounds now and get back together and figure out what you're going to do next.
All right, let's get some candy.
Let's not.
Let's get their treasure.
You know, if
Okay, you want... Now, the only thing to keep in mind is you can take some time to gather some stuff, but you're probably going to want to work pretty systematically here because this is a living dungeon. So if they've got people going around on rotations and stuff, they're going to notice pretty quick that the whole western half has been decimated.
I'd prefer to loot after we clear it, personally.
Okay.
All right, so Phoenix will do some healing. Does anybody else need any healing? Nobody else got hit, did they? I don't think any of us, except for Phoenix, got hit. So.
Nope.
That went really well.
All right, so I'll heal Phoenix specifically with a targeted spell. Okay, let's see. We'll do a. All right, I'll do a cure. All right, he'll cure. Just do it quickly and cure critical.
Okay.
Okay, so 40, that puts him back to 3 wounds. Good enough.
I would move over to the kitchen area to regroup with Phoenix and Dern.
I'll fly my bear self over there.
Alright, guys, so I guess you all pull up chairs at one of the tables and start discussing. Have some Ultex stew.
Pour one out for our homies, Laser Wolf.
So I think I agree with Owen. I think our next greatest threat are those dragons. The dragons and the priests, the Lamia priests,
Yeah.
are going to be
Well,
our hardest.
don't forget, those guys at the bottom were pretty well equipped.
Usually nobody's better equipped than a dragon. I mean, and the priests could cause us some major things if they come in and start healing people and start causing chaos spells against us.
If
Exactly.
if they truly are priests, your silence spell is going to decimate them.
Those dragons, how with the size of that room, will they have like the maneuverability to fly around and possibly escape from us? Or
They could fly in a straight line. They wouldn't be able to like fly circles around the room or anything.
okay,
Some of us can fly circles around the room. Just
That
saying.
room, Kurt, to give you an idea, is about. I mean, it's not a very good room. I'll probably have to resize, but
yeah,
it
yeah. The
is-
map seems a bit weird with sizing in some of the creatures.
it's about 40 feet wide. So let me do this real quick. I'm gonna take away the grid, and this is probably gonna. Well, no, I'm not. We're just gonna leave it as. But that room is about from left to right. It's about 40 feet wide, and at any given point, it's about 30 to 40 feet tall. So, no, they couldn't. Maybe they could do like big wide circles in it, but it'd be really tough.
So I personally think the best thing we can do is maybe come up from the north and the south, maybe, or come up from the south upward. I mean, because the thing is, if we can take the priests out, then they're not going to cause any havoc as we take out the dragons. Like if we can silence them and keep them busy with one or two of us.
Only problem with the south part is that due to like all the openings and the sort of splits, it just seems like that'll be more difficult to keep everything sort of under control, keep everything not on alert.
Yeah,
Danny,
but
if I resize the map, will the pieces auto resize, or is it going to cause chaos?
I don't know, but we can always resize the pieces easily. so.
Figures. Okay, let me do that. Because this doesn't really give you an accurate representation. So I'm going to turn the grid off. Okay, and then we are going to turn it back on.
I guess I'm sort of thinking though is they could only hear us. They can't really see us. So in other words, if we're right here, I'll just put a circle. If we're like over here, I don't see how the groups to the south can see us. They can only hear us, but if we had silence, they wouldn't be able to hear us. And then Phoenix could, Dorn can cast silence. Phoenix can cast a lightning bolt at the two dragons leading off, and then you guys can, start.
Okay. Like I forgot that you still had the mist thing charged up on standby. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So he could come over and throw a lightning bolt against those dudes.
That's about right there. That grid's us.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So we just have to just resize character tokens and such now, I think.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be too hard.
So you guys are thinking about the dragons and the Lamia next?
I personally am, but I don't know what
Okay,
everybody
so-
else's thoughts
No,
are.
I'm with you on that, Danny.
Yeah. Now that I see where you're going at, I agree with your plan.
I'll go from the north though.
Yeah, you just have to make sure you're not caught in my lightning bolt if I do that. I will only do it on the first round.
Not too I'm going to tell you straight up. If you need to, go ahead and throw it. I've got
What I mean
I've got
is
spell resistance.
what I mean is that we should be able to plan it out where I throw it and then you trap them basically. So like you're around the corner, then we throw it. You see the lightning go past, then you come in.
Yeah. Well, the one thing is, I'm not too worried about that, though, because, like I said, I've got the spell resistance, I've got really good saves, and I've got evasion. So, worst comes to worst, I'm not too worried about it. I know those are, like famous last words.
Yeah.
But...
So I guess, we should do it right, though. We should do it smartly. So if you were to, use your, wind walk to basically appear there, you see the, or even hell, even. I
don't even really need to wind walk. Probably, I can probably just walk around.
Walk there. You won't get hit by the lightning right there.
Yeah.
Actually, neither will Owen. And although I'm not sure if we want both of you on that side or not, because your two spellcasters are having to take out the clerics and possibly the dragons if they go south.
Well, will Dern will he be casting spells against the clerics, or will he be sort of
Oh, he'll
on
cast
the front
spells.
lines?
Yeah. No, he'll cast spells.
Okay, because I thought, are we going to? So, I would go up closer to them so that they are within my silence,
Yes.
and try to shoot them from within 10 and 20 feet.
Yeah. Because what I could do is I can start off with a flame strike, then you can go in with silence and prevent them from ever casting.
All right, we might have a plan.
So how's this lightning bolt gonna work on the dragons? How are you gonna get it shot off where they don't sit there and watch you for seconds,
That is
like
true.
casting a spell? Because they'll just breathe on you.
Well, lightning bolt is not a multiple round spell.
No, but I mean, you gotta stand there for like half a round, which would be 3 seconds, sitting there chanting.
Huh? Why 3 seconds?
Because it's a standard action.
Oh yeah. But that would assume that they win initiative and that they're not.
Yeah, so if you want to do it that way, y'all have to. If you're just gonna walk in there and start casting a spell, it'll come down to initiative roll.
Right. Well, the other option is that we silence it and take out the dragons and then the Lamia. I mean, I just don't envy having to take them both on at the same time necessarily, unless we have a way to negate one of them, one or both of them. Phoenix actually is in no way concerned about the dragons breathing on him. Remember, he's got 20 points fire resistance. He's not worried.
Right.
So he wouldn't even think of that personally. He's more likely to get eaten than burned to death.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could try talking to the dragons.
I think you know they're evil creatures, right?
Evil doesn't necessarily mean like they're going to kill you automatically. Evil can be negotiated.
Well, there's a reason. I think he's told us there's a reason why they're down here. They could escape any time, so obviously they're serving somebody that they either want to serve, or they're more scared of serving than not serving. So, are we going to be that much of a concern for them to switch sides? I'm not discounting it. I'm just throwing out suggestions. You know, I don't want to be the only guy throwing out tactics, because then it all rides on whether success or failure. All rides on me.
I mean, I'm more than willing to try and throw some spells, and if need be, meet the dragons head on up here.
Honestly, I think I would rather try to focus on just taking out the clerics and then taking out the dragons.
That's true.
Like, I don't want to have us completely split, especially with one person on the other side of the dragons and 3 of us on the other side.
The one nice thing if we took out the clerics first is you can have the silence over there, and if the dragons did come after you, they would not alert the southern part.
Yeah.
And there's nobody northern, as far as we know.
All right. Well, yeah, that makes more sense. We could focus on the clerics, because hopefully that would go quicker, simply because they can't access their spells.
Correct.
Matt, can I do a knowledge check on what are the Lamias real quick? From when I saw them earlier?
Yeah, they are.
Probably either Dungeoneer or Arcana, I suspect.
They are monstrous humanoids.
That monstrous humanoids are what? Nature?
Sounds right.
Yeah, it's nature. Okay, so nature.
Did he find out anything?
Yeah, you can know 3 things.
How good are they at climbing?
Like, are they climbers?
Well, where is movement on here? Speed.
Or Or would that question be, do they have any special movement?
I think special movement, probably.
They've got a climb speed.
Okay. What are their do they have any resistances? Notably.
They are. No.
Okay. And do they have any special powers, like abilities?
Oh, shoot. Was that creature up in that tower, in that shadow tower, was that not a Lamia?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was.
But it was a snake creature, wasn't it?
Yep.
Aren't Lamnias snake creatures?
Snake creatures? Yeah.
The bestiary says it's this.
No, there's an alternate form that's snake.
Oh,
snake
okay.
version.
So yeah, it's got a climb speed. It does not have any special resistances. And what was the last thing you wanted to know?
Any special abilities?
It's got... If it hits you with its natural weapon, it drains your wisdom. And it has got a bevy of spell-like abilities, which include Deep Slumber, Charm Monster, Major Image, Mirror Image, Suggestion. So a bunch of like stuff that makes them harder to hit and can take control of your mind, basically.
Okay.
And I don't know this off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure spell-like abilities, I don't know if they've got verbal components to them.
You cast them just like a spell, you just don't count them against your spells.
Okay. So I'm going to have to look at those spells. I would say the majority of those spells have got a verbal component to them.
Oh, I think technically what I'm looking at on the T20 PFSRD is that the Lamias with the snake are called the Lamia Matriarch.
Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense.
They're slightly different. They still have wisdom drain, all that stuff, but they're a little bit different.
Okay.
So are we going to go from the south up?
Yeah, I think we should go through the south.
So we're going to go into
So then,
windwalk form.
if that's the case, then these Lamia are in the beast form with the I don't know. I guess it's a lion bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lion bottom, and they do not have a climb speed. That's the only difference.
Okay.
So I think we're going to go into windwalk form so we can kind of, creep around.
Okay.
I suggest I would lead the group and suggest we don't go through the dragons again since they detected us last time.
Agreed.
We'll take the other way around. Past the dumb creatures. Kirk, I'm moving your character over just in case.
Oh,
just to help.
thank you.
I moved yours too, Nate.
That's fine.
I just kind of had the map zoomed all the way out, so I figured I'd make it convenient. And then you guys can adjust them accordingly.
Okay, so what's the plan?
We're going to come out of Windwalk, taking the 5 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably going to do it more like over here where we're not seen.
Yeah,
Right.
That corner is out of the sight of the dragons, so.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cast I'll cast silence on. Do we need 2 silences or just 1 this time?
I think just one.
Okay, I'll cast silence on Spirit's rifle. And and that'll be basically the silence on that'll end on round 13. So if this is reset back to 1, essentially, then if combat goes on round 1, then at round 13 it'll go away. So I'll cast silence, and then we're just going to attack the priest.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to go ahead and make that silence bubble, and then put it where you're
Sure.
planning on?
Yeah. Well, it's going to be you're going to have to
Move it.
yeah. You know what? God, how many do I have left?
It's getting kind of tight. 4 more.
I might have 3 because I think I had I had 6 right at the beginning. Yeah, I have 4 more.
If you can seal off that alcove that they're in, like at the mouth of it, you can do whatever you want.
Well, no, what I was thinking is if I cast silence and drop it a little bit south so nobody beyond us can hear, no matter what happens, that might actually be worth it. So we don't have so we don't have the southern group attack us too.
So you cast 2 silences.
Yeah, so basically cast a silence first. In this case, just cast a silence over here and just drop it right there.
Right.
In the lip. And then cast one on Spirit. God, I keep wanting to call him Maestro for some reason. Or Oltec. I don't know, one or the other. All right, so then cast the second one. So I'll do 2 just because I think it's important for us not to get choked. So I'll cast 2 of them. And then the second one will be on Spirit. So the first one will do on 13, the second one will be on 14. And this we should start off on round 2, by the way. Okay. Because of that. And
are the 2 Lamia medium or large?
They are large, I believe. Yep, large. And then, so, Kirk, I guess you're going to be leading this off. So, where are you? Put that circle wherever you're going to eventually be running up to.
Well, you're probably going to have to almost you're going to have to get in combat with them, basically. You're going to have to basically get in combat, like something like that, or there, which is right on top of where the 20-foot is. So basically, right up against them.
Yeah, well, that's where I'll have to do it, and because I assume I'm going to get a surprise round, I will use it to take the shot at the Zalsar.
Okay, just point blank. All right.
Yeah.
I think I can do that.
Did you take that?
So you just come charging in, and then are the rest of you going to be following in behind him?
Yeah, I'm going to be following.
Well, let's have him act, and then everyone else can roll initiative.
Okay.
Kirk, did you take that gunslinger feat like I told you?
I have the point blank shot.
Nope, I told you. Gunslinger. That allows you to fire.
Wait a second. This is technically a surprise round. So when he goes running in there, he can stop next to him, and then we've got to roll
Initiative.
Yeah, right. So he won't be able to shoot.
Yeah. So I mean it's going to be effective, and then it's going to be a matter of who goes first.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody roll initiative.
Oh, yay, cleric initiative. Both of my initiatives that sucked, but that's okay. If that's the only thing that sucks is initiative, I'll take it.
We'll take it, yeah. All right, so Owen, you're going to be leading this one up.
All right. Just trying to see the grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. I think that's all I can really do.
Okay. All right, so it is going to be this creature, and I think since Kurt just came running in here. That's what it's going to be more concerned with.
I am a big bear guy.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I look at the balls on this one. Just come running in, and I can't talk anymore.
I think it doesn't know how good your defense are, so it's just going to try doing a straight attack on you. So it got 2 hits, a claw,
Yeah, a falchion.
and a falchion. Okay, but it did not crit.
Correct.
So let's do the falchion for falchion 15 to 20. That's what's up. All right, so here is.
Somebody must have either a keen or a weapon or improved crit.
And then a claw. Which is this right here. Okay. And that'll be it for that. And then Spirited is your turn.
Alright, what are the rules for doing a ranged attack when you're beside someone?
I think you just take
Yeah, you take attacks of opportunity.
attack opportunity.
Sure. Can you shoot at somebody like right adjacent to you?
Yeah,
I wasn't going to go for Sylvia. I was going to go for the other one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna take attack opportunity for sure. That's the only penalty I think he has.
So the thing you got going for you right now is that one above you is still flat-footed, so it's not going to be able to get it. So you're just every shot you do, the Syllaval it will get an attack of opportunity on
He has combat reflexes.
if he has combat reflexes.
All right, I'll
you
go
don't
for
know.
it. I don't know that, so I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to do as much damage as I can, and it's
Okay, how
large.
many
So
attacks are you going to do?
4.
And
He
Matt,
does not have combat reflex.
he can. That's why there's a feat for him designed for him to be able to shoot without taking any.
He hit every single time and he critted.
Nice.
Nice.
Here's the attack of opportunity. That's a miss, so go ahead with your...
I'll do the clip first.
And then what? 3 other hits?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why aren't you dead? Why aren't you dead? Why aren't you dead?
And then this is... What kind of damage are you doing?
It's not gonna matter.
It's not going to
dead.
matter.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so you just go in there and just machine gun that one. Okay.
With a silencer.
Yeah, with a silencer. Alright, so the dragons are none the wiser. And then Phoenix, it's your turn.
Alright, Phoenix will move up looking to cause some chaos. I'm actually... And then I go up... Wait a minute, where was I? 5, 10... 30. I see that one of them's already down, and the other one is not wounded at all, right? Okay.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I'm actually tempted to just piss you guys off and throw a lightning bolt down there. I will do this. I'm going to watch the dragons, and if it looks like they're reacting to us, I'm going to ready a lightning bolt.
Okay.
Got that.
That'll work. Alright, so these guys are off somewhere.
If Phoenix had like an intelligence of 8, I probably would have done it. Or a wisdom of 8, but they're both above average, so I can't play stupid.
Yeah, Danny, you notice that this one comes right to the mouth, and it looks like it has noticed you. So
Okay.
you want to activate?
Yeah, if it notices us, I'll activate.
Okay. So I'm going to change your initiative to a 7.
Okay.
And you can go ahead and do your thing.
Okay. Do I need to worry about SR?
I don't think these are old enough, but let me check.
Just want to check before I go through all this.
I said
It is-
young, right?
Yeah, you said young.
I'll be
I am
back
gonna
in a few
back-
minutes.
I'm going to maximize this, by the way.
red. At young, it does not have spell resistance.
All right, so here's the save.
One made, one failed.
I liked it better when you roll. You always seem to fail. All right, so here's the damage to the one that failed. Okay, so 6.
How long is a lightning bolt?
Like
It's really long, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
180
hundreds.
or
It's like
something?
120 feet or something like that. Or
Okay.
all right, so I'll do the half for the other one for
Okay.
you. Okay, which one? Okay, that one, and then this one was half. There we go.
Okay. So this one uses its standard action to snap the chain just like it was a piece of string. So he is free now. And then you've already gone.
Right.
Darn.
All right. Dern, I guess, notices that the dragon's coming too. He will 5, 10. All right. God, these grids are hard to see now. 5,
Yeah, they are.
20. Okay, there's a move. Let me see if I'm going to do something different than just double move. I might throw a spell in there.
I wish they gave you the option to make the grid a color. Like you could make it like a neon color or something.
I was actually thinking that. I was going to ask if they did or not. I didn't know if they did.
Dragons kill us.
Trying to.
Working on it.
Fantastic.
Okay, so it's, flame strike. What does it do? Okay, it's a cylinder, 10-foot radius. It's medium, so yeah, I'm gonna cast a flame strike because if I can get rid
On
of
the dragon or the Lamia?
Oh no, the dragon. The Lamia's
dragon,
got 2 of our dudes. I'm not worried about it, so I'm gonna cast a flame strike on it. I won't be
Do you
able
want
to
me
get.
to do the save on it?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'll do it for you. All right, so
Does it do any kind of enhanced damage against evil creatures?
let me see. It's 1d6 points of damage per caster level. Half the damage is fire damage. The other half results directly from divine power and therefore not subject to being reproduced to fire-based attacks. So this one, half the damage is fire. So if it's got fire resistance, then
So it takes no damage from fire.
okay. So it's got complete fire immunity.
It does.
So I'm gonna roll it, and then half the damage is holy. So
Okay.
half is better than none.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And this is on
the
a Contrador?
yeah, the closer one, one that actually looks like it's loose. It's coming at us.
Okay.
All right, so here's the it failed, by the way. So here's the damage. Okay, so 45. That's what, 22? Yeah, 22.
Sounds good to me.
22.
So I
holy.
need to take away 23 from it?
Yeah, if you're rounding up. Bless you.
Alright, thanks. Alright, there you go.
Okay. Should hopefully look pretty beat up.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Owen?
Alright, well, guess I will focus on this friend here. Well, that was a double-edged sword.
Okay, so that, the... Alright.
But you
Critically
can still
fumbled.
So you got a fumble. What kind of... Well, it doesn't
Natural.
matter. Natural.
Well, you did hit it for damage too, so.
Yeah, well, I gotta see if it matters, because it was my first attack and I fumbled on.
Oh.
What is your strength modifier?
+7.
Plus 7?
I'm really surprised you didn't hero point that, but that's just me.
Somehow you hit yourself and you take 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh well, that's not the worst thing that could have happened.
Here's my...
So you
Right.
body slammed yourself?
Pretty much. Okay. I got 1 hit at least. Not much. Okay.
Every little bit it counts. You did as much to it as you did to yourself.
Alright, so... Yeah.
Okay. It is going to stay focused on Spirit since it gunned down its partner. And it hit you twice last time, so that's pretty good. It's going to
Yes.
keep swinging at you normally. That didn't go quite as well, so let's do a plus 17 here. Okay, so it fumbled. I'm going to go ahead to Spirit, and I'll tell you what happens to it. It's using... What did it fumble on, the Falchion or the
Yes,
natural?
Falchion.
Falchion. So that's a melee weapon. So it has got caught up in its gear, and it cannot do anything until it spends a standard action to free itself.
Oh, that's pretty harsh.
Got tangled up in his own snake tail.
Well,
Alright, so I think I've got a 5-foot step back to do an attack now to it.
Yeah, and it's not going to be able to do an attack of opportunity on you, so you're good to go.
I'm okay with that. Hope I need to add the +1. Everything at nope, only 3 hit. 1, 2.
Message
face.
Message James and be like, it's funny, when you don't show up, we survive. Okay, this one is going to... It sees what's going on, so it's going to take off and fly down here. And as it flies, it just snaps through the chain, no problem. And as it's coming in here, it is going to blast a 40-foot cone. So let's get me a pointer, a cone, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, oh, too big. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it is going to come in here and blast it right there before it gets to there. So everybody make a reflex save for me.
Does this count as a spell, Matt?
No.
Okay.
okay, here's Dern.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
Okay.
I'm not for Dern. For Phoenix.
Good God, I cannot roll tonight.
Is Phoenix really worried about it anyway, though?
No, he's not gonna. He's a fire. He's gonna fire.
So, looking at this, Phoenix, you are the only one that saved. If you or
You mean
Phoenix,
didn't
you're the only
save.
one that failed, right?
Yeah.
So if you have got evasion, you don't take damage. If not, you're going to take half of this damage minus however much fire resistance you've got.
Wait a minute. Why am I gonna take half? Because I didn't save.
Well, I admit, you know what I mean.
Everyone else.
You know what I mean.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take
Yeah.
full minus 20 or whatever.
Right. All right, so there's the damage right there.
I take
So
that.
half is going to be 22.
Okay.
So that's a grand 2 damage for you, I guess.
No, but I didn't save. So.
Oh, you didn't save. That's right. So 41 is what you're taking. No, just 21. Whatever.
I'll figure
next.
I'll
Next.
figure it out. I've got.
Fucking math.
I know.
You must have learned into that Common Core stuff.
I know. I was born too late.
I got 20.
It'd be 23, right?
I'm gonna take 23 because I got.
23. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's this one's turn, and it is going to fly in and do the same thing, and then ultimately it's going to land right here. So, well, it's going to be hovering right there, actually. So let me get you guys to do another round of reflex saves.
Woot.
Is everybody good?
No, hold on. I'm kind of wondering if I should spend a hero point for Phoenix because he took a significant point. First, he was cocky. The fire can't hurt me. oh shit, fire can hurt me. So he's gonna use
You know
a point.
what's really scary is this is a young dragon. Can you imagine what the breath weapon is on like an older one?
Well, and what's really bad is the character that has almost no reflex. Well, actually, he's got fairly decent reflex. A cleric has been nailing it each time.
Yeah. So you're hero pointing it?
Yeah, and I just did worse. So
All right.
all I did was waste a hero point. Oh.
Oh wow, that's awful.
I wish I wouldn't have hero pointed that because I don't take anything.
That's awful.
That was my bring it on, bitch moment.
Okay. So it has landed next to you, and it has got you guys all within its or just Phoenix and Dern. It's got you in its reach, and Phoenix, it is your turn now.
Is it so much in reach that I couldn't 5-foot step back?
Yeah, because it's adjacent to you, and it's got 10-foot reach.
What if what if I 5-foot step behind Dern? Like from here to there.
Yeah, you'd have cover, so that'd be okay.
Okay.
So, Matt, I'm guessing everyone heard the dragons breathing fire.
No, we got silence.
No, you got the silence wall down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the point of me putting that silence there, so they didn't.
My map was dragged up, so I didn't see it.
Yeah. No, I mean I was trying to think ahead. Fortunately, I'm such a one-trick pony here with this character. So what is he, about 20 feet up in the air? Or 10 feet in the air?
No, 10 feet, yeah. Just enough for you guys not to be able to hit him without a reach weapon.
God, it really sucks that all my spells are fire-based.
You know what? He's up in the air. You wouldn't have cover.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me about that.
Okay.
You would want to cast defensively if you wanted to shoot a spell.
Well, the sucky thing is all my spells are fire-based. For the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have
Except
any
for, like,
lightning bolts?
Yeah, I do, but, like I say, I'm going to go ahead and, knowing this, I'm just going to move. I'll take the attack opportunity to move.
Do you want to... Oh, yeah, you'd have
There's
to.
still
Okay.
the Lamian
So just
that needs to be taken care of.
one
Yeah, but
attack.
either way, I can't do anything if I've got a dragon in my ass.
All right, so you're good with the one attack of opportunity?
Yeah, I'm good with it. I'm going to have to be.
Unless you want to just go total defense. I don't know how much that would help you.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to... actually, I wonder if I go movement, and I move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I move to there, basically taking the roundabout way, I would be in a lightning bolt formation to hit them both, wouldn't I?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll take the attack opportunity.
Okay.
And hope nothing bad happens.
Right. Like a crit. Well, just a normal hit. Okay, so here is your damage.
Ouch.
All right.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, cool. I will cast that lightning bolt then, and I will use my last maximize.
Okay.
So, because these guys scare me much more than the other dudes.
For sure.
Alright, so lightning bolt. Ah, damn it.
So half
What's
on
up?
each.
Yeah, it's gonna be half on each. So I'll just select them both and put the half. That'll be the easy way of doing that.
Okay. I think you might get one.
Yeah. Okay, if I get one, that's better than none.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so half damage.
Yeah. Well, is that half is 30? Yeah, close.
Yeah, I put it. It should automatically have calculated it.
It's fire where you get that 20-point kicker, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
All
I've
right.
done all I
so
could.
It's gonna be Darren's turn.
Now, this is going to be interesting. I'm actually starting to think: are they within 10 feet of each other? Probably not. They're still further enough
Yeah.
apart.
Doesn't look like it.
All right, what is Dern going to do? Because I'm actually thinking he should take attack of opportunity. Does one of them look more damaged than the other?
Oh yeah, the one hovering above you is far more damaged.
Okay, I mean, like it's getting ready to go down with the other one.
Yeah, like you don't know how it's still a flight with the holes in its wings.
So it means I should attack the other one with my flame strike then, because it actually does significant damage. One arrow, in other words, or one bullet could take this one out.
Yeah.
So, shit. Yeah, I think I'll take. If he's got an attack opportunity, he can take it because I'm going to.
Let's see.
I'm going to move with him too.
Let's see if he's got combat reflexes. He does not. You're in the clear.
All right, so I'm going to move kind of closer to Phoenix to help protect him if I can.
Okay.
Is this still far enough out of his reach, or do I need to move more? Maybe I'll move to.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so I'll do that.
And you're gonna flame strike the far one.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. God, you guys are saving like crazy against me. All right, so half.
It'll be half and then half again. It'll be half a half. It's immune to fire.
Right. All right, so let me just roll it and we can divide it by 4. I think that'll be the
That'll work.
Ho ho ho! That's still gonna be good.
Is that
What's that?
13? 12, 13?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. That's half is 25, and then I think last time you rounded up for the holy, so it's 13. I probably should have done it to the one that was hanging on, but I didn't count on them saving.
There you go. Alright. And you are wrapped up. So, Owen, we're back to you.
Okay. Let's see if I can roll better.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Hopefully our gunslinger will realize that he just got breathed fire upon by 2 dragons.
That's a critical
Oh,
miss,
no, I'm
man.
pretty focused on this lamb, yeah.
This here, natural. The attack automatically hits and deals damage to you instead of the target.
Great. Okay.
Alright. Okay, so she
Is not concerned with me.
whiffed the last time.
And she's tangled up in herself.
That's right.
Yeah, she has to take
Yeah,
a
so-
standard action just to get loose.
So she is going to do a standard to get loose, and then
Would it provoke an attack of opportunity from Owen?
I mean probably logically, but the card doesn't say it does. So.
Alright.
And it's going to take a 5-foot step back, and then is fighting with partial defense. Is that some kind of standard action, or can you use it as a move?
I thought you had to use it. I thought it was something you had to use as part of a standard.
Okay, let's see. We can go on and I'll look it up, but it's going to be spirit, so.
Can I fire off my shots and then do a 5-foot step?
Yeah.
Alright, so
You're still within her. No, you're not. Where are you at?
I am one
Yeah,
to
you're
the
fine.
left.
Yeah,
I'm one to the
you're
left of this square, so
Okay, yeah, you're that's fine.
I will do the first shot at
Okay, you can do it as a move action. So, as a move action, you grant yourself a +2 dodge bonus to your AC for 1 round. So, just subtract 2 from your shots.
I'm sorry, what can you do as a move action?
As a move action, you can do partial defense.
Oh, partial defense. I thought you were fighting defensively. Because it says fighting defensively is a standard action. Or a full round. That's where I got confused.
which of the dragons looks to be in worse shape.
The one to your south is in far worse shape.
Alright, so I will roll these one at a time. Alright, let's chow. Huzzah.
Got it. So you, it falls out of the sky and crashes to the ground.
All right, and I think I might be more worried about judging how the fight's going. I'm more worried about the other dragon, so I think I might do the other 3 shots on it.
Okay.
Of course, it's taking some damage too, so it is heavy. So if you do one at a time, especially rolling like that.
That was a very nice roll. Let's keep it up, team. Let's do this. Still works. All right.
Yeah.
That one.
And last shot for our Lamia friend.
Okay.
I didn't forget about you, friend. Don't worry. I forgot to add the touch, but that's still okay.
Why do I feel like Kirk's playing Call of Duty over here?
Yeah, right.
Pew, 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 pew. And we'll
Nice.
then take
Well,
the
we
5-foot step to make sure she's still inside the silence.
The area.
So what we didn't see is Kirk went around the corner so he could heal up before coming back out.
Yeah. My shield's regen. Alright, Phoenix.
Well, he saw the dragons go down, so he'll move up 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. He'll throw a magic missile.
Okay.
Alright, so he just,
missile barrage.
subtract 2, so it's 20.
20. That is on our Lamia friend. You didn't put that right on it, did you?
I didn't. No, because
So
I knew it had that
that's
extra
20
D4.
straight damage. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay, there we got it. And I believe Dern is going to be up next.
Okay. And he'll move forward. Well, he's not going to be able to do anything really, so he's just going to move up and protect Phoenix. Double move.
Okay. And
Take
Owen,
a
we're
5-foot
back-
step and try this one more time.
Try to do less damage to yourself than anybody else.
Miss.
Hey, at least you didn't hurt yourself this time.
Yeah, at least you're not fumbling.
Goodness, 26 on this. All right.
Do your pits have a verbal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so it is her.
I was hitting better last time we played. I don't know why I'm sucking tonight so much.
But think of it this way. It's better that you can't hit and not get critted. Last time you were hitting good, but you got critted for 105 damage, so...
Yeah, you still
Really
have
have
your air
this
shield on you, so.
Kirk's got into his hat now. He's getting cocky.
Yes, I am. Which means the crits are coming. Oh, you've been standing on the symbol of Lamashtu for the last 3 rounds. That means your soul has been sucked out.
Okay, Nate, you can go ahead and get your attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And then, Kirk, you need to make a will save.
Bad times. Bad times.
Nope. Don't hit.
Alright. Kirk, you
I'll
get
take
the
the pain.
you get the overwhelming.
Charm person.
Well, Owen has not really been that big of a deal. Spirit, I want you to kill that sorcerer.
Even though I can't hear the spell being cast at me?
It's a mind thing, I think.
It's a mind thing.
Boo.
Alright, so on your next turn, just start firing volleys into Phoenix. And look whose turn it is. Fire volleys into Phoenix until Phoenix falls, and then shift over to Dern.
But it provokes for me for 1 hit at least.
Yeah, if you see him turn around and shoot, I guess you could.
He's
If
right
you
next
wanted
to
hit
me.
him. You want to hit him? Okay.
I have no loyalty to him.
I will not use a hero point.
Nice. All right. Let's see what
Good
happens.
God.
You're having some really bad luck, though, for real. Natural. You are deafened until someone heals you.
Well,
Which
He's
does,
in si- he's
which
in
does
silence.
nothing because he's in silence.
Yeah.
Oh no. He's not down yet.
No.
Oh no. Oh. Yes.
Oh, he missed. Okay.
Yes.
Do you have one
Oh.
shot left?
I have 1 shot left.
And it's the lowest shot, so.
No, it's not the lowest shot. That was the lowest shot.
Oh.
The way I have it set up. Roll a 1.
Oh, you're not going to kill him with that. I mean,
Oh, good. Okay.
he's not a weak sorcerer. He was a sorcerer with 88 hit points.
I
Phoenix
do
is
know
like
that-
about time to dim door or teleport out of here now.
I just know that you've taken a few hits in this one, so I was terrible.
He was a sorcerer with 88 hit points, so.
All right, so Phoenix, you see Spirit turn around, just start popping bullets into your chest.
All right. Well, I think luckily for him, I don't have any maximize left. Let me see what I have.
Wouldn't it be awesome if you had some kind of charm or like suggestion or something, and you guys could like go back and forth, charming him to do what you wanted to do?
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do?
What's that?
Greater invisibility.
There you go.
He ain't shooting me anymore.
Appropriate use of greater invisibility.
And then I'm gonna move.
Cool. And then it's Dern. And you start to see that rifle starting to point towards you, Dern.
I don't think Dern's that damn concerned. Not that I meant to rhyme that or anything. Let's see.
Ah, crud. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
All right, let's see. I am going to do a. This could actually. What do you say? This is. I'm going to do a Syrian Light on this thing.
Okay.
I don't know what's causing it, but I'm pretty sure it's either this temple or that creature. So, I'm going to attempt to attack it. Dern's got damn near 200 hit points. He ain't scared of one damn.
So is this a ray?
Yeah, it's range touch.
Okay, so just do a -4 for shooting through people.
Okay, so
There you go.
okay. All right, so
Does this have any crazy damage modifiers based on conditions or anything?
there is 3 different conditions.
Okay.
And I got to figure out which one it is. Let's see. It's a 5d8, and undead takes 1d6, or undead particularly vulnerable takes 1d8. So I think it's just going to be the 5d8. I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty good roll.
Okay. And I guess he's done.
alright. I've had it. I'm moving up here. I'm no longer in silence, right?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Make a will save.
Okay.
Or fail a will save more appropriately.
God! Yeah, he's gonna make it no matter what.
Not if he rolls a 1.
No.
If he rolls a 1,
he
it's
automatically
a 1
fails.
automatically fails.
Okay. Let's see.
I mean, what else can you do? You just moved and cast a spell.
I can cast a hero point.
Oh, you're gonna do that?
No, I don't think I will.
Needed a. Oh, you needed to cast that damn hold monster on frickin' Spirit.
Yeah.
You're not worried.
I'm not worried.
That's what you said.
I'm really not. Why would I be worried? Oh, wait a minute. I thought he was you. He's actually hit things. I guess I am a little worried.
I miss Laser Wolf.
Is it just me, or does Kirk look like he's Dr. Demento right now?
Yeah, he does.
A little bit.
If only I knew who Dr. Demento was.
You need to listen to some of his songs.
Heresy.
He doesn't
Yeah, you
have
need to-
songs, he promotes songs.
Yeah, I guess.
Actually, technically, he did sing at least one song. The Shaving Cream song.
Hmm.
I have heard him sing that.
Oh, I don't know what I want to do.
Give up?
She releases her hold. Or he, I can't tell.
Let's do... Okay, it's going to activate an ability, and it gets some kind of unholy power, it looks like, blast through it, and then it is going to charge you. I think is what we're going to do. So it'll charge until it gets into range right here. And then do its one Falchion attack, and then it's charging as well, so it's that.
I really think it was just the top hat.
So that's going to be on 8. And it doesn't matter because he misses.
Hey,
Ha!
at least
Fuck
you got a
you.
hell. You may not be able to hit, but nothing can hit you. So it kind of
Well, no, I mean,
out.
if it rolled one more, if it got a 4, it would have hit me.
Do I get a will save?
Let me look and see if this one does. I can't remember if this is the one that gives you a will save or it's the one that it's the creature has to die.
Who will die? It's you.
Yeah, you get a follow up save.
Be good. Not good.
That's not good. So, darn.
Bye, Darn.
Why do you say that? You better hit me for more than 147 hit points. That's all I have to say. I mean, it could happen.
It could happen.
There's a
3
miss in
hits.
there.
3 hits. No crits.
That's good.
That's the good part.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, 59 damage.
And then it is going to be Phoenix.
So Phoenix is going to. Let's see. Oh, I did use that Searing Light too, so I got to knock it off. I didn't do that last time. All right, so. You know, Phoenix is really tempted just to throw a damn lightning bolt and hit both of you at this point. No, I'm serious. I mean, it's like you damn near killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you damn near
that would
killed
be
him. and, like,
logical.
oh, okay. Well,
That'd be logical.
yeah, I can't maximize it, so that's the good news for you. Yeah, he's gonna lightning bolt, and not worry about
So-
that. Oops, wrong one, wrong guy. I'm not selecting.
2 reflex saves.
Yeah, I'll just do it for you if you want, unless you want to
Oh.
roll your own.
Too
I
late.
got it.
All right,
So he made his.
all right. Well, that's good for him.
Yeah. Do you have evasion, Kurt?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. So, like, swashbucklers will get the evasion and uncanny dodge and everything, but they just added that to the class. It doesn't come from fighter and it doesn't come from gunslinger.
What was that? Was that just showing what the DC is?
Yeah, it didn't roll for whatever reason.
Do I need to roll it?
You might have to because it's not. Doesn't look like it's acting correctly.
Okay, let me roll it.
A 21 to
this
DC.
is-
So
Right, here it goes. This is weakest save.
it's its weakest save. You said. Wow. All right, so he'll take half unless he has evasion.
No, he doesn't.
All right, so what's that? 23? No, not 23. 18. 18 is what they take.
18 damage.
Each of you.
Done.
Well, you got the Lemmy.
Okay, and then he'll move,
Okay.
so he can't be targeted.
Say, and then your thing breaks, Kirk, so you're good. It's a good thing you guys took those out with the silence, because they've got this power that lets them have just this one power. They can use it 8 times a day, and for 1 round, each time they use it, it gives them a +8 to attack and a +8 to damage.
Wow.
Yeah, so
See, it's a good thing I did 2 silences, and those guys down south don't know what we're doing either. So
yep. All right, so that is it's round 6. So are you just gonna let the? I don't guess you guys did any plans to move further south, so you would need to regroup and make a plan.
We
Yeah.
at least need to regroup to heal up. After
Okay.
that.
So here's where we're at, guys. You've got the trolls, and then some stone giants, and some ogres, and then the red caps, and it is 11:22. But you gotta, if you kill these guys, you get to level up. So do you want to keep going, or do you want to stop here?
I want to stop here because I've got to go to bed soon for work.
yeah, I'm
Okay.
okay with that too.
So we can stop here, and then on next week we'll do the Halloween adventure on Tuesday. Wait, do we play this Friday?
Is it this Friday or next Friday?
I think it's this Friday.
This Friday.
Okay, so this Friday we'll have a special session and we'll play this. Is
We'll just
everybody
finish
okay
this.
with that? Okay, so we'll play this on Friday, and then next week on Tuesday we'll do our Halloween adventure. And I don't know if Danny, you're playing as early as you possibly can, aren't you? Because I'd really want to take care of that Halloween adventure in one shot if we can.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're talking about
So is
can I
everybody
play
okay?
sooner?
Yeah, there's no
I-
possible way, is there?
I could, if you guys, I could. I usually get home just a little after 4, and then I have to change, so I could probably be on by 4:30.
Okay. So do you guys want to do 30 minutes early next time and try to knock out the Halloween adventure all in one?
Yeah, we can try.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
And then I will cut and paste you your pre-made character sheets by Friday. And if you guys could, at the end of Friday's session, just I'll put up the new server, and you guys could like manually input it or something, so that we can start right at the beginning on.
Or if
Friday.
you're like me and you have the Ultimate Edition, you can just do it offline.
do it offline, right?
Right. Cool.
Okay.
All right, so I
So
guess I'm
sounds-
going to be the fighter. Sounds like, and then Kirk's going to be the cleric, and Nate's.
I'll tell you
gonna
what.
be the-
Why don't I just I'll attach them as images onto the forums, and you guys can look them over and just claim whatever you want.
Well, I think we already claimed. I just was
Okay,
I think
I'll just post them on there, and you guys can grab them.
cool.
Okay, so sounds good, guys. So we will pick up this this Friday at our normal time.
Okay, so
Okay.
technically, I have channel energy, and I could probably heal everybody within a matter of like maybe a couple rounds. So if you want to leave the counter at 6, and I can heal everybody, and we can go forward if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'll just leave it exactly how it is.
Yeah, and then we can have that option. Just wanted to throw
Okay.
that out there.
All right, cool.
All right, thanks.
No problem. We'll see you guys later.
Good stuff.